Welcome everyone, Jeff ArizonaHotHomestead. In this video and the next few videos I'll put together a little playlist. And the reason why I've done this is because I've been out here for like 8 years now, 8+ years. And so I did a playlist for every single year, but I did everything on there, like I put everything in there. And I got thinking, that's just a lot of boring stuff you guys don't want to see. So what I thought of was, let's put together the top videos by viewers like you over the first 5 years. So I put together this playlist, and this is just one of those videos. I may have modified it slightly, but basically it's just a copy of that other video. So if you've already seen it, so be it. If you're new to my channel, welcome aboard. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit that little bell thing, all that good stuff. Basically, I'm building an off-grid homestead, and haven't got to the good stuff yet. I'm still just building it with these two hands, and just a little bit of help from time to time with some family and friends. And man, it's a lot of work, but it sure is pleasurable. So stay tuned. This is one of those videos. The best of the first 5 years. Homestead, and in today's video we're going to talk about these propane tanks and why I have so many different sizes. Well, living off grid, or if you're traveling, or if you're have a cabin out in the woods or whatever, and you have to have the propane for things like cooking, maybe your primary heat, your supplemental heats. You gotta have propane sometimes, and propane is a great source, even for your generator. Propane is awesome because propane doesn't go bad like gasoline. Gasoline goes bad, you got to put a stabilizer in it, and even after that it still may be completely bad. But propane will last forever, basically. So, or it will store forever, let's put it that way. So what I want to do in this video is just kind of talk about the different sizes and why I have these. First off, very convenient having these different sizes. Now I'll put on the screen here what each one, what they technically hold as far as gallons go, but the company that I go to have them filled calls these 20 pounds, they call these 30, and they call these 40, and then there's a bigger one that's called a 100-pounder, and that's just not an exact weight, but it's roughly what they weigh when they're empty. So a lot of people look at this as 5 gallons, 7.5, and 9-ish gallons or something like that. So, and then that 100-pounder is 5 times this. It's 25 gallons. So now the BTUs on a gallon of propane, I believe it's for 1 gallon. It's what? Well, let's put it this way. This tank here is 428,000 BTUs. So each gallon is roughly about 100,000 BTUs. So that's why when you use things like a heater, a stove, things like that, if you know what BTUs it burns, you can guesstimate how long that you could use it off of one of these tanks. Now this here is your standard grill size tank, and I've got 5 of these, basically because I've accumulated them over time. I've had a couple of gas grills over time, and you'll get a propane tank sometimes with it when you buy it at a yard sale. Sometimes you don't, but between my dad and yard sales and myself, I've accumulated 5 of these. So obviously I'm going to hang on to them. They're nice, lightweight, they're easy to carry. So and they're nice and small, so if you're going to use them inside an RV or something, it makes it a little easier. I know you never want to do that. It's a safety thing, but it's still possible. So, and then this one here is considered, like I said, a 30-pounder. And I got this one here because it came with the RV I got. So the trailer I got came with 2 of these. So 2 of these, obviously I'm going to hang on to them, so I utilized them. And then this guy here, I got this one. I picked up 2 of these because they're 40 pounds. They're pretty heavy when they're full, but yet they're still very manageable. Because one thing I want to consider is that when I'm 75, when I'm 85, when I'm 95 years old, when I'm 150 years old, am I going to want to be able to carry that 100-pounder? Do you know that 100-pounder when it's full is 200 pounds? 200 pounds. Now show a picture of what it looks like compared to these others. But 200 pounds? Are you kidding me? I'm going to haul that when I'm 90 years old? So forget that. I'm not going to do that when I'm that old. These are much easier to move around when I'm 90 years old. That's what I want to see. Granted, I got to make more trips in town to fill them. Yeah, that's an issue. But right now, I have to go in town periodically anyhow during the week for work. So I just bring it with me. So it's not an extra trip at all. But going forward, yes, it would be an extra trip. Now, this guy here is called a 120. And it actually holds 96 gallons. 120 is the amount of gallons it holds, or the amount of gallons it is. Now, on all these tanks, they don't fill them 100%. They only fill them up to about 80%. And the reason being is because of pressure and heat and expansion and things like that. So you want to put this, and because this is all under pressure, you only want to fill it up to about 80% on all these. So I get about 96 gallons out of here, and this is a great one. You call in, you have them fill it up for you, but unfortunately you got to rely on them showing up. Now, if you notice, this tank is sitting over here to the side, different than what it was in some of my other video when I installed it. It's because I'm getting rid of this one. I'm actually changing companies. I'm going to do a separate video on that, but I'm sticking with the same size. Now, this is kind of nice. It's like I said, 96 gallons. I could probably go with one a little bit bigger, and that would probably be better. That way they don't have to make as many trips, especially since propane stores for a long period of time. So, but I used, out of this last year, I used just about 300 gallons for the entire year. And so I'm going to try to reduce that each year. So, but yeah, this is my primary tanker. This is used as a primary tank, and these are nice convenient ones for your gas grills, for an outdoor stove, for your propane heaters, and things like that. So, but yeah, just showing off the different size of propane tanks I use here off grid, and guess I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it that good old thumbs up thing and share the video with others. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe and check out my other videos. I love reading your comments, so if you haven't done so, go ahead and make your comments. My name is Jeff, and you've been watching Arizona Hot Homestead. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button and that you share the video and do the bell and all that good stuff. Hopefully you liked the video. This here was a number of videos in what I'm in a playlist that I'm calling the best of the first 5 years, based on viewers. So the ones that have got the most views, those are the ones that I put in this playlist. And hope you enjoyed it. And guess I'll see you guys on the next video. See you. Bye. Have fun. That.